Welcome to the latest Motley Fool scoreboard. I'm on in Chocolate and we've got longtime fools, Tim White and Tim Byers, giving a 1 to 10 rating to the company that makes those nifty Magic Quadrant competitor graphs that I love. I'm sure the Tims do too. It's Gartner with a T, ticker symbol IT. Tim Byers, how do you rate the strength of Gartner's business, including factors like industry and competition? Scale of 1 to 10. 10 is invincible, 1 is hopeless.
I'm going to say 8. Gartner dominates its niche market of analysis and advice targeted at IT professionals like Tim. Rivals such as Forrester have had years to overcome the brand trust and awareness of tools such as Gartner's Magic Quadrant or Hype Cycle, yet it's never happened. These are still class of the industry.
Yeah, I'll agree with 8. Gartner is the most well-known industry research firm for enterprise technology, and getting high ratings from them can really impact a business. Having worked both directly with Gartner and several of their competitors, Gartner's research was always the most in touch with the broadest range of products. That said, prestige and quality comes at a high price.
Love getting that. I've actually used the product and many others, and this is the best. That's very helpful, Tim White. Management, Tim Byers. Scale of 1 to 10. 10 is always Warren Buffett. 1 is always Homer Simpson.
Yeah, another solid 8 for me. I've also been a Gartner customer, and the premium is real. CEO Gene Hall has led the company for 20 years, and in that time, I think it's fair to say that Gartner has widened its lead over rivals. I think that is absolutely the case here. Now, full disclosure, like I said, I've been a Gartner client before, and we've used the research to understand trends in the tech world more deeply. And I will tell you, Anand, just like another bit of context here, one of the best things about having Gartner as an investor is I could go in, ask an analyst and say, what questions are you getting about, and just name your product or name your company. And when you hear an analyst talk to you about what other IT professionals, other investors are asking about, it says a lot. And that is something that I think Gartner does better than anybody else.
Yep, I'll agree with 8. They've won multiple Glassdoor awards, including Best Place to Work in 2024 as a 4 out of 5 score and 90% CEO approval. Their stock over the last 5 years has had a strong growth story, which speaks to not just strong thought leadership, but a solid go-to-market strategy.
Time for Gartner's financials, Tim Byers. A 10 is a fortress, a 1 is yikes.
I'm going to go even higher, 8.6. Gartner generates a ton of cash, and very little of it is proportionally tied to stock-based compensation, only 12.8% of it as of the trailing 12 months. A lot of organic cash generation, probably from that premium and those margins. Growth has also been consistent, with revenue up 8.4% annually over the past 5 years. Consistency in a market where potential competition is endless underlines the incredible strength of Gartner's brand.
Yeah, I'll go a little more conservative with 7.8, since I believe that firms are firmly in cost-cutting mode right now, and Gartner is a very expensive product. Leaders may also be increasingly turning to AI to give them advice, whether they should be or not, but rather than going to the Gartner reports or analysts.
All right, let's put our money where our mouths are with valuation. Tim White, how well will Gartner's stock do over the next 5 years, and how safe is it? 10 is a sure thing, a 1 is a lottery ticket.
I'll go with 5 to 10%, since I think they are going to be impacted by cost cutting and AI, and I haven't yet seen a compelling story from them about how they're going to face those challenges. For safety, I'll go with 7.5, solid, but I'm really curious to see how AI will impact them in the next 5 years.
I'm going to agree with 5 to 10% because it's an uncertain time, but this is a very high quality business that trades for an earned premium at 7 times revenue and 50 times earnings. So not cheap. Much as I believe in the durability of Gartner's business, those multiples demand a lot of growth in Gartner. So I do believe that there is, there's room to run, but not a lot of room to run. But Gartner is safe, so give it a 7.7. This is the brand that everyone turns to for IT advice.
Makes sense that their stock, in addition to their research, is a pretty penny. We're going to skip Armchair CEO in the interest of time and go to everyone's favorite topic. Tim White, is there a company in Gartner's space that you like better?
Now, they are very much the leader in this space, so it's hard to find a really compelling topic.
Yeah, nope, not interested. Gartner is the class in this space. I really don't think it's close.
I love when there's no topic, because that means it's a really interesting company. I guess if we get a discount, thanks to both the Tims, they've given Gartner an overall score of 7.4 out of 10. That's short of that 8.0, and it's because of the low returns due to the high valuation. So if it does fall, it could be very interesting. Look out for a new scoreboard every market day at 7 p.m. Eastern. Next up is Elastic. Till then, Fool on.